this test. There we go. Just gotta make sure that the fucking... Hey, there we go. Don't freeze.
Please don't freeze. Freezing is like the opposite of good. It is bad.
What is?
It is not the good.
What's the opposite of good?
The freezing of the computers and the microphone units and the sound bites. That is not a bottle opener.
Shut your dick.
You went in. The kitchen is right there. And is that your knife?
Yes. You
walked past the kitchen to go into your room to get your knife.
No, I didn't. The knife was in my pocket the whole time.
He just turned around. He just aborted the mission like a fuckboy.
He probably stood near the cabinet where the bottle opener. Actually, he probably stood in front of the
Go get the
refrigerator
bottle
where
opener.
there is a magnet bottle opener.
Use the knife.
Sticking onto his onto his refrigerator.
Go get the bottle opener.
Use the knife. It works just as good.
For you? You gimmicky idiot.
That's why you wear fucking Crocs.
Nigga come out here with his Crocs and his fucking butterfly knife talking about, hey, open with these.
Fucking Jamaican Crocodile Dundee, New York. What the fuck is this shit?
We was using it as a refrigerator magnet. I pulled it off, and then something fell, and I was like, well, I guess I should just put it... Like, I put the thing back up and put it back on there and was about to come back out here with the knife. Like, just, well, the bottle opener's busy. I can't help you.
The bottle opener's at work right now.
The bottle opener's indisposed. Can you call back at another time? You just got a warning.
I told you we should have called it beforehand.
What?
No, I mean, the thing just got a warning. It just said attention, something.
It's probably like hey, you should download an update to something or other.
Speaking of computers, we're gonna, well, probably like second week in April. I want to see what's still salvageable from Barbara, and then start over again.
If I say to you tomorrow. By the way, the only reason I brought that up is because the name of the title of that song is What Is and What Should Never Be. And I think you should leave the dead in the grave.
Just start over from scratch.
Leave the dead in your grave.
I will stain my hands with you.
I were stain my hands with you brood.
With you brood.
Which you.
I were stain my hands with you brood.
He were stain it.
You're not gonna sit down, you're just gonna stand up and try to tower over us because you're insecure?
I'm gonna sit in that seat eventually.
Like, I did this for the explicit purpose that you'd sit down. Because you always sit down. That's why the mic is upside down, Morgan.
No.
The one day we think he's gonna sit down, he stands up. You should probably sit down.
Should I smoke some weed or something?
I don't care.
Hold on a second.
Why is this so hard?
Is this a conundrum for you? Is this a puzzle?
Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
Now, if I put the broken shotgun where the fixed shotgun used to be...
Oh no! I can't leave with both shotguns.
I can't repair the broken shotgun somewhere else. There is no welding table for me.
What if you just like really overly thought outside the box with that one and like pushed the couch over to the fireplace and leaned it on the hooks with the shotgun?
Bro, you would have to bench the couch though for that.
Chris could do it.
Maybe.
What if you just
Not
straight
that Chris,
overthought it?
but Chris,
early.
not Resident Evil, Code Veronica Chris could probably uppercut the roof back into place.
You're thinking Resident Evil 5.
Nah, even Code Veronica freaking sheer rock
Whoa.
place climbing with no support, Chris.
Yeah, like this dude climbed up the side of the island, bro. He did not come. Like, no, that dude would clearly
And
just
that
like
non-stop
flash
flight to
kick.
Antarctica.
Yeah,
from
like-
the nearest fucking livable island and non-stop flight to Antarctica with no sleep, no food, no nothing.
Yep.
This dude could flash kick that roof back into place. Have that noise.
I just love my favorite scene is when freaking Wesker is fighting Veronica. and he freaking runs off the wall, and I'm pretty sure he got caught on fire on purpose so he could do a power dunk on her.
Yeah.
And then he rolled, and then he was like, "Oh, Chris, you can handle it. Remember stars," and then just ran off. He's
Yeah,
like,
I love that scene. The way he just
Probably
like,
love his bro, Tin
oh,
Red.
you didn't know? Superpowers. Like, that's the first time he really stunned it hard. Like, he just,
Yep.
oh, you didn't know? Superpowers. Ran on the wall,
Yep.
did mad extra hot shit, had no effect on him, and then he just, oh, well then.
It's like, well,
I've
luck,
stunted
Chris.
as well as I wanted to. Chris,
Good
you
luck,
got
Chris.
this.
I've softened up for you. Stars for life. You just super run on you.
he just said stars for life.
Yep.
With the
Yeah.
4 spell and then life with a Y. You already know he intended it though.
Stars, STAHS. Stars.
Stars for life, Chris. Remember.
No, not S. Z. STAHZ.
Stars. And then just quick run away.
It sounds like some sort of disease. Stars.
We were talking about the pseudo-European League of Evil.
Weren't you getting something?
Yeah, with the bottle opener? No.
What were
Something
you
to help me sit down.
Why do you need help? Do you need like a crank for your knees?
He needs to go get the instruction manual.
He has to get the hexagonal crank for his knees.
Yep.
Oh, it doesn't fit in the slot. Let's get the other one.
Before I sit down, I have to heat the key.
You gotta go into the cold room for 20 minutes first.
Oh man.
That
So,
was like the worst part.
welcome to the smoke break. That was sort of kind of the worst part, but it was like nowadays when I'm playing the game, I usually just go through it like one go. So it's kind of like, this is my break time, I guess. So yeah.
I mean, I think the world record time for Metal Gear now is like 40 something minutes. So
Damn, did they find like?
yeah, they walk through walls and shit in that game now too.
I was about to say they found some exploits. They found some fucking.
Yeah, they do shit where they're like
Some
walking on
sequence
top of the
breaking.
map and all sorts of awkward other shit like that. Yeah.
I gotta see that. I think the most wacky cockamamie BS is the Dark Souls 2. It's like, oh, gotta push this guy on the floor and then roll on him, so now I can just run to the moon.
No, I always enjoyed the Legend of Zelda 64 breaks.
Oh yeah, that, like
where they get infinite bombs and they just float into the sky.
I like the one at the end where the rocks are fall. It's like I don't think they use that trick anymore because they found like a better one, but. It's like, let me stand there and get hit by the specific rock so I can slide down the stairs
Oh yeah,
and through the wall.
that's a good one. Because that's like the only way to like get through. Yeah, like that game is already broken beyond belief. It's like, you know, it takes 15 minutes or whatever now, or 17 somebody to beat Ocarina of Time, and you just kind of go into the first dungeon and walk into the ending of the last dungeon.
And it's like, guess what? The stick does the same amount of damage as the Master Sword, so we're just gonna use this to hit Ganon with.
A lot. And then he's gonna be dead and no longer alive. Because that's how you die.
I'm going to make him unalive right now.
Yeah, we're gonna steal his aliveness from him. Cause he's a bad guy, and that's exactly what you gotta do with bad guys. You gotta steal their aliveness.
Mm-hmm. What is he doing inside
I
right
think
now?
he's rolling a blunt, bro.
Probably, yeah. He's using his secret ingredient to sit down. Grinding he's mixing the red, blue, and green herbs so that he can sit down.
And get the mixed herb,
Yep.
because that's what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
Getting mixed herbs. Did they even have poison after 3? No, they just kind of did away with it. Like, no, the poison mechanic that added more tension to the game, we're gonna get rid of it because action.
I think maybe they might have. Nah, I don't think they did. I don't remember any instances of poison. I remember BS. Oh, it grabbed you, you're dead, but like no poison.
Yeah. But when it kills are in all action games. doesn't count. No, but that slow burn anticipation death of poison is nerve wracking. It's like, oh my god, my health is slowly dropping. What do I do?
I thought the blue herbs were useless.
Why is it not green anymore? It's purple. Like sometimes I went yellow or red, but now it's purple. I don't know what to do with purple. Purple.
I don't think it actually can it kill you outright? I don't think I've ever been killed outright by poison.
No, I don't think poison can actually kill you. What it did though is make you run slow.
It can get you to danger.
Yeah.
What?
Danger.
Poison in Resident Evil.
Yeah, and then it just kind of like stops
And
trying to kill you.
Yeah, it's actually like poison in a lot of games. Poison in a lot of games
Yeah.
is not nearly as bad as you think it is.
I mean, it is like over the long term.
Not like in a lot of games, poison just leaves you at 1 HP. It's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't really like the idea of poison in most games because, like, the way that works is just like, first of all, what poison just like gradually saps at your overall well-being until it goes down to like a marginal degree and just leaves you hanging there. That's definitely more of a disease, not a poison.
Yeah.
I mean, when I would think a poison, I would think like what would be more fun in games with a poison is like if it gradually made you weaker or like blurry visioned or like, you know.
No, I mean there are plenty of poisons that sap your like energy until you
And
have
then
like
leave you within like an inch of your like low dose curare would kind of do that, but that's more like a paralysis kind of thing.
I mean, there's a lot of things that put you in that kind of state where it's like, I think I
But
no
that's
longer
more
have
like
the vitality
paralysis.
to live.
But that's more like paralysis. Nah, I'm talking about what gradually kills you until you have one bit of life left in you. Like, I'm not talking about like, oh no, I'm paralyzed from this poison. My neurons is fucked up. I'm talking like, no, I can feel my death approaching. Like, but it stopped
Well, like,
at the
there are
gate.
plenty of poisons that make you sicker the more you ingest it, and that's probably the way they push it, right?
Ah, you get stung once by a poisonous enemy, you got the ick.
Yeah, but like it doesn't kill you, so unless you get poisoned again during battle, and then you just die.
Nah, games that got compound poisoning like that be violated. Games where
Yeah,
you
that's
get stung
bullshit.
by a poisonous enemy and you get stung by that nigga again and you getting double poisoned.
You mean like Pokemon and Final Fantasy?
Yeah, Fallout 2 does it.
Yeah, like that aggressive death.
That aggressive poisoning. How you double down on poison?
Monster Hunter doesn't do that, but they have like the G rank monsters have stronger poison that kill you faster.
You'd be like Venom.
That makes sense. Yeah.
It's represented by 3 purple dots instead of 2.
I want 6 purple dots and I want my poison move to be called Extreme Toxic.
You sound like the 6 sages of poison. I want 6 dots. Why? Why?
12 then. Because I thought a skull and crossbones. I didn't know how I could soup up a skull and crossbones to make it seem more poisonous. What, add 2 more skulls and crossbones? Make the skulls look scarier? Give them extra eyes?
No, you light the skull on fire.
Yeah. that's how hot
Purple
sauce
poison
makers
fire.
do it.
Purple poison.
Purple poison fire.
Iori flame fire.
That's how you show that it's poison and not like fire, because you drawing a distinction for the people. And I want to let them know I got a lot of that.
So, or you can do something else. You can make the skull and
fangs on the
crossbones. No. The fangs is not the skull and crossbones, right? And then what you do is you draw dead bodies around it because just being around the poison will kill you too.
just being around when they holding it.
Yeah, like you think the bottle was gonna save you from the poison? Nah, homie, nah.
Yo, what kind of poison is this? This is the most deadly poison in life. It's so poisonous even the bottle will help you. Then why are you?
You were talking to a skeleton the whole time.
Don't worry, you look back.
No, it's even worse. It's like, you know, Mistress Death is secretly the guy handing you the poison.
No, it's bionuclear anthrax.
The dude comes out in like the hazmat suit inside a hazmat suit, wrapped in a hazmat suit, and he's like,
Just looking like Silver Age freaking Ultron.
nah, he's not even. No, he's
I
looking
want to
like
make a movie like we
he's
got
looking
to
like Batman in Dark Knight Returns.
Or
I
Ajax
definitely-
in that big dumb gold suit.
I wanna see. I was thinking about a scene for Zombocalypse, the Zombocaning. We gotta have niggas run up on somebody.
Were we gonna make Zombocalypse 2 first, just to make it completely thrown off and be like Zombocalypse 2, the zombie revenge?
And then call the second one.
It's Zombocalypse.
The second one,
Zombocalypse 2, the bite name.
The second one is the first one because it's a prequel.
Oh.
Yeah.
But the second one is the second one.
But it comes out first.
We call it 2, but it comes out first, and then 1 comes out after, and it's a prequel. Even though, like, people, I mean, like, there's no reason on earth why we shouldn't have just released them in the correct chronological order.
Because we made them in order.
But we will release them out of order.
And then, of course, the bastard child, the Zombocalypse 3, dead as fuck. Which is just a Miami drug movie, drug cartel movie, but with zombies in it.
But and we mean like very badly. The zombies are in it. Like the plot doesn't mention the zombies. We don't touch on the zombies. It's literally just a Cocaine Cowboys movie with zombies in the scenes.
just cocaine to the zombies.
No. They're totally unacknowledged. Occasionally people will be killed by them.
No, like there'll be extras like what are the guys
Yeah,
on
like
the street
people aren't even
drugs,
like, but people not even gonna acknowledge. Like it'll be a gunfight, just like, so you got the money, you got the stuff. Kill these motherfuckers. The people are shooting, getting shot. One guy just gets eaten by a zombie. That's it.
Yep.
There's just zombies walking around there. People are shooting. Dude is just pushing the zombie out the way.
You know what this sounds like, right? The Day of series.
Ooh, the Day of the Dead.
After a while, it just was like zombies are this tertiary feature.
Yeah,
we don't even really care about. All right.
Basically, it became the real issue is the social commentary and the injustice going on.
Yeah.
And there are zombies right out the hill right now.
But they're not important.
But racism's the real problem.
But they're not important because we're actually completely
This
safe from
zombie
the
is an
zombies.
analog for racism and also zombies.
Yeah, right. Like, this zombie symbolizes economic disparity and zombies.
No, what's crazy is like the zombies don't matter for like the first hour and 20 minutes of the movie, and then they kind of just enable the lapse plot device to happen, and then they no longer matter again.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that.
It's like with
We'll
Day
have
of the
some
Dead.
vague plot about the DEA blaming the drug dealers for causing the zombies because the DEA hates the drug dealers on a personal level and want the drugs for themselves to sell also.
Zombies on a personal level.
We're gonna use the bath salt shit from Florida a few years ago as ammunition.
And that's
the
not
drug
even gonna
dealers
be
are
it.
peddling bath salts, and that's why they hate us all because we made the zombie.
In order for the
apocalypse.
DEA to make bath salts seem more dangerous and ensure their funding, they start selling actual zombie powder and marketing it as bath salts to show people that bath salts are dangerous and that there's still a need for the DEA and its exorbitant funding.
even though there aren't enough people left to support it. Because, by the way, they're all zombies.
That doesn't matter.
Zombies and drug dealers.
You gonna buy this or not?
That's gotta happen. You gotta have the zombie trying to like haggle with him.
Nigga, I ain't got no change. You gonna buy this or not?
And you gonna see him reaching his pocket.
Motherfucker!
You know,
I'm gonna blast you the whole clip in the body. Motherfucker, you think this a game?
No. You gotta. No. You gotta have the zombie try to reach for his wallet, and then that's when he gets shot.
Man, shots just.
That's what's gotta happen.
Zombie full of holes. He's not even dead. Nigga just push him down. Just nigga ain't gonna fuck with me again.
And none of them shots into the head, so the zombies.
None of them. He's still alive. Yeah.
The zombies. So we're gonna bring that zombie back so he kills him in the end of the movie.
Nah, he's not an important enough character.
Nah, it's gotta happen off screen even. Like you just see him.
A lot of people will get off screen in this movie. Some niggas, and just to make people like really throw niggas through a loop, it'll be niggas important to the plot point.
Yeah,
No.
like we were talking about, we're gonna completely ruin the ending by like, we have you, Cortez. We're gonna take you in once for all, and then he's gonna get eaten by a zombie.
Yup. Cortez is the end of the line. You'll never take me alive. Yeah, we will. You're gonna face justice in an American court of. He gets eaten by zombies, pushed off the roof onto a gas truck, and it explodes.
No, so what I'm saying is like people gotta die off screen, and then you gotta reference it like everybody saw it.
Yeah, right.
Like yo, I
was
can't
crazy
believe
what
he
happened
died
to-
like that.
It was crazy.
What happened to Cortez?
It was crazy what happened to the chief.
It's like somebody that we only bring up for like 10 seconds in the beginning of the movie, and then like half an hour later, it's gonna be a major plot point that he's dead. Like the motivation for like a character is gonna become that plot point that doesn't even matter. It's like, hey chief, hey, and then like 30 minutes later, oh my god, that's not
What happened
chief.
to Cortez? I don't know, man. Eaten by the zombies. But we got more important things to worry about. 10 minutes later. It's because of Cortez being dead that the power vacuum in Miami has gotten like this. Gangs won't stop. They can't be reasoned
with not even a transition in between. There will be no transition because you can time lapse
I'm
things
telling
and
you,
people can like
we gonna camp out in
convince
front of Michael
themselves.
Baine's house until he agreed to be in our movie. You can't stop us, Mr. Bain. We're off your property. It's not trespassing. Just go home. We cannot be stopped. We cannot be reasoned with. We do not feel pity. Stop quoting my movies against me.
We're going to Red Brown's house next.
oh my god, I feel like somebody would do that movie for free though. I really do.
Yeah.
Like this movie is so dumb that somebody would be like, oh my god, this is amazing. I mean, like anybody saw The Revenant? That movie was fucking dumb.
I heard it was good. It was dumb.
It was really dumb. Let me tell you, I fucking hate the Oscars. But before I even get that far, The Revenant has no plot, bro. The plot is my nigga gets eaten by a bear.
Oh man, like I was really hoping there wasn't a bear involved. Like I shit you not. When I seen
It was in all of the fucking...
No, when I seen the freaking,
And no, you know
I
what's the
thought
worst
I hope
part?
it wasn't a plot point. When I seen the coming attractions, I'm like, yo, the cinematography look lit. It got that stark, overcast, rainy day cinematography that I like. I like that look. And I seen a bear. I'm like, this better not just be like that movie with Anthony Hopkins and
No, not The Edge. It was way better. That bear
Oh.
attack, bro. Like the bear wins, bro. I don't care. Nobody tells you about that movie. That bear died, but the bear won.
Bear stole the show. The bear should have got the Oscar.
The bear should have got the
That reminds me
Oscar.
of fucking...
Like Leo should have been like, "Yo, my shout out to the bear who fucked me up," but he didn't say that.
That
Everyone
So,
reminds me
leading
of
bear.
a conversation I had with a friend in high school. We was talking about The Patriot. Isn't that the movie where freaking what's the name tried to catch that missile with his bare hands?
What?
the Patriot? No, no.
When you said that movie where his sons tried to catch a missile with his bare hands, I just thought of Wesker. And the ill shit me.
I
want to
say it's the crazy. He was Mad Max.
What?
Mel Gibson.
Yeah, I want to say it was Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson was in the Patriot, but there's
the
no
Patriot
missiles.
is dead. There's no missiles. Just
Are you
cannons.
sure?
Yeah, bro.
Bro,
It's
What
Yeah.
movie was it where a man tried to catch a missile with his bare hands?
I have absolutely no idea, but I need
Resident
to see this
Evil.
movie.
I remember it vividly.
Like that's too live.
Did he succeed in catching the missile with his bare hands?
That was a part of the conversation. I was like, he was like, I don't care if that missile killed them. He fucked that missile up.
So okay. Look, the short version of The Revenant, right, is
It was either a missile or a rocket. I'm pretty sure.
dude
it
is
was
a scout
rocket.
for fur traders, right? Because dude's just trying to live, right? And there's racism because his son is half Native American,
Yeah.
Oh,
right? And then he's like, so it's the Native Americans are fucking them up. They just coming into their camps and fucking them up.
Does Leonardo DiCaprio fight an actual revenant?
No,
that just made me think
like
they
these
just
niggas are
wake
just
up
showing
in
up
their
and they
tent.
already in the trees, bro. Like the dude was there for like 6 days waiting for them to camp out there, and he just raining arrows on them. Anyway,
showed up. That just made me think like they just go into people's camps periodically, just punch them while they're still sleeping, and then leave.
nah, they just scalp them and walk off. Son.
Oh yeah, I know what Native Americans fucking people up.
Well, I mean the stereotype, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. But so
No,
that's
they
what-
really did scout people.
Yeah, I know. But
Some tribes did do that shit.
so whatever. They fucked the dude up. Right. They fucked everybody up, and so the fur traders are running away now. right? And so they're using Leonardo DiCaprio's character, the scout, to run away, right? And he's telling them where to go so they don't get washed. And he was giving them good advice. But this other guy, because he's racist and hates Native Americans, is like, we should do this other thing because I don't trust this motherfucker because he banged a Native American girl. He's trying to get us all killed. Right? So whatever.
Like, yo, I would have too, nigga. I hit that.
Anyway, right, so he's scouting in the morning, and then he sees the bear cub, and he's shook for his life because he realizes the mother's right there.
Yeah.
And he's about to get fucked
That's
up.
the only thing you're supposed to do when you see a bear cub.
Right? He tried to get away, but not make enough noise, and then he sees it coming, and then the bear fucks him up for 15 minutes. Like, legit, like, real life. Like, that was the closest thing you'll ever get to a real life bear mauling if you have never actually seen one. Alright? And it was really visceral. This best part of the movie. And he no longer can walk or breathe. Pretty much.
Coolest bear since Condemned?
Cooler.
It's a tall order to fill. That bear scene in Condemned.
Bro, that
You
bear
might want to move
fucked
that
him.
from up under the mic.
That bear fucked him up something serious.
That bear scene from Condemned. It's like...
Bro, just after we're done, YouTube that shit.
I just love how it comes out of nowhere, the condemned bears. Like, I'm walking through the city, and then bear, oh shit.
No,
How did it-
the condemned bear attacks you when you go out to some reason to that like remote cabin looking for clues, and you see the like butchered dead SWAT team, and you're like expecting some supernatural hocus pocus to happen. You're
Why
like,
did it have so many rooms? Like,
yeah, it was a big ass shack, and like you get and like
that sounds like an oxymoron.
A big ass shack, yeah.
a big old dilapidated house in a lot. It was a lodge, a hunting lodge.
I was like,
You're a hunting lodge.
because I
I
remember
know.
it having like multiple floors and like a whole bunch of rooms.
It chases you up the stairs. You push the bathtub at it. Yeah, but like I remember thinking like, okay, this is gonna be some supernatural shit, like some scary shit. Rip these guys up, and like you analyzing them and sending the information back to your whole girl and shit. She like something dehydrated animals, blah blah blah, talking some bullshit. I'm like, all right, this is clearly a pack of possessed rabid wolves. I got this. You go in the crib, you hearing noises and shit. I'm like, sounds something kind of big, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, boom, rabid bear, and like it'll just kill you on contact. Like it'll just instantly kill, it just mauls you to death. You can't fight it, and you just get to this room where like you're just running from it throughout the crib, just like closing doors behind you. Got nothing that can fight it, and like just when you think you're out of rooms, you just run into this room. And this guy just, shut up, get over here. You only got one shot left. Make it count. This dude who's just ripped apart holding his guts with a shotgun. He just, as soon as you open the door, he just, shut up. Close the door. You only got one shot left. Make it count. Like,
He's about it.
So
He was
okay.
sitting there waiting for
All
the
right,
man
so
to
he
wield his
already
shotgun.
got his guts ripped out by the bear.
He was waiting for a man to wield his shotgun so that he can die. He was not going to die until he saw that bear dead.
That makes him a man. Right
That
there.
man was about it.
I'm gonna hold my fucking intestines in here until I get a better idea. I'm not getting beaten by that fucking bear.
You're right though.
Shit, goddamn bear. I won't die.
So whatever, the bear fucks him up. And then he like sits there after the bear fucks him up, and he can barely breathe. He can't move anymore because the bear ripped his back apart, right? And then he like, because they're using old timey guns, obviously, right? And so he can get the shot off the first time, and then
Which
the bear
means
leaves.
that, you know, you dead, nigga.
yeah. So the bear leaves, right?
You got fucked up.
So the bear fucks him up, puts his paw on his back, like exercises dominance, and then walks off. And then is about to move on with his life.
I
And then
need
it
to go
hit.
eat you.
And
I
then
just want
and
you
then
to
Leo,
know you a
then his
bitch.
character turns over, and the bear comes back, and this time he gets the shot off, and he just starts stabbing it in the side of the head. And I'm like, nigga's really trying to win against this bear. And-
I'd have just laid down and took the L.
Yeah,
Like your
it
boy
was
Lance,
already walking away.
Lance Henriksen in AVP, when the Predator turned, don't you turn your back on me, made his medicine into the flamethrower. First of all, that was like a super Predator. That was like a linebacker Predator. He bigger than regular Predators.
That was
And
a wartime Predator.
Yeah, he let you rock, and then you just gave him a little warm ass back massage. The way the Predator turned around, like even though he got the mask on and can't convey human emotion, you saw it in that nigga's
Nigga,
mask
what?
face that he just, you dumbass, like.
now you about to die.
I'll let you. Now I'm gonna kill your old broke-hearted ass.
Yeah, so whatever. He kills the bear, right? The bear throws him down a ravine, and then the dead bear's carcass falls on him,
Damn.
right?
At least you won't freeze to death.
No, and so his fur trap people found him because they heard the commotion, and then they try to patch him up, but that's not going to work. So they try to bring him with them to back to civilization, but that's really hard because
Scoot up a little bit. You seem to be slightly farther away
I get
from
it.
everyone else.
They put him back
Now you,
together
Morgan, you're good.
cybernetically using 1700s technology.
no, there's no cybernetics.
We can rebuild him.
There's no cybernetics.
We can rebuild with him.
We have the 60,000 gold coin man.
We have the 100 shillings. We have the technology.
The 100,000 shillings
No,
man.
they so whatever they sew him up, and it's a wonder his spine isn't broken, right? Because he starts walking later in the movie. But
Nah,
anyway,
because that's what bears do to you, but okay.
yeah, like I was like, oh wow, it's magical how his spine's not broken. Was I thinking the whole time? Like I couldn't suspend my disbelief because they tried to make it too real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
like let's put it all in perspective. Bears smack deer on the back and break day bags. Just let's put that in perspective.
Like, yeah, so this dude just was like, whatever, fam, right? And he's whatever. They try to sew him up and they try to bring him back, but he's too much to bring around. So they're like, we should leave him so we don't all die. By the way, they all died. So whatever, right? Then they leave the one traitorous ass motherfucker, right, with him and his son, right, and the one guy who volunteered to do it for free. And they sat there and whatever, and then because this dude's a traitorous dirtbag motherfucker, right? He hates all Native American people, so he convinces Leo's character to commit assisted suicide, so he's gonna strangle him. So he puts the cloth in his mouth, right? And then his son shows up. He's like, "Yo, I'm not gonna let you kill him, you piece of shit." And they start fighting, and so the dude just drags him off to the side and stabs him in the stomach, right?
Shanked.
And then since Leo's paralyzed, he can't do nothing about it. So he sees the shit.
He stabbed his own son.
No.
No,
The traitor's dude stabs his son right in front of him.
That's what I'm saying. He stabbed his own son.
Yeah, and they just shanked him, buried him off screen.
the trader's dirtbag was like, "I'll help you commit."
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
And the
assist
traitor's
your
dirtbag killed his own son.
yeah.
Wait, I thought that was Leo's son.
Nah, it's his son.
No, it's Leo's son. It's his Native American son.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right in front of his face.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And then the other guy comes back later and he tries to find Leo's kid and he doesn't know what's going on. And then the dude wakes him up in the middle of the night and says, "Yo, we gotta run because they're coming for us. The Native Americans, right? The Indians, they come to try to kill us all, right?" And they and he gets scared, pussies out, and he runs off with them. And they just leave a paralyzed Leo DiCaprio there. And then he eventually starts like becoming strong enough to like move again. And he finds his dead son's body and kind of sits there with him for a while. And then he's like, "Now I have a reason to live to kill this traitorous motherfucker."
So Leonardo DiCaprio.
So the rest of the movie is just him chasing him down.
So Leonardo DiCaprio is like, "Batman,
The
give me
last
strength."
thing you want to do is piss somebody off before 1847.
Leonardo DiCaprio, "Batman, give me strength to heal my spine.
Word.
I must fight a traitor.
played to the-
I
he
need
prayed-
vengeance."
He prayed to the patron saint of broken backs.
Also, never kick anyone you want really dead into a ravine.
Yeah.
Only kick people you want to come back stronger into ravines.
Yes.
You know?
Bane learned that lesson pretty roughly.
And so did Heihachi.
Don't throw people in the ravines unless you just want them to come back
Well,
stronger.
Heihachi got better at it though. He threw him into a volcano the second time.
And then
Me
he
and Leon
came
were
back
talking
even stronger.
We were talking earlier.
Well, look, he had a lot of assistance for the second time, bro.
We were
But
ta-
like, he already threw him into a ravine. You can only go up in strength from there.
yeah.
He started out throwing him into a ravine.
Like at birth.
yeah.
No,
like a 9-year-old kid.
well, he threw him into a
Kid age.
ravine, and then the devil said, "Yo, I'll help you out so you can get back up the ravine," and so that happened.
He still
Yeah.
became stronger.
Right?
He became so strong. His hatred.
And then Heihachi was like, "F this noise, fuck ravines. I'm gonna watch your ass explode," and that's what he did.
Yeah.
And then some next corporation came back and was like, "I'm gonna stitch your broken body back together and give you life via reasons," because
Yeah.
they never explained it.
G-Corp came, scooped up what was less of his biomatter from that volcano, threw
Like-
him in the freaking Dragon Ball Z healing chamber, and then he came back with a cybernetic eye? I don't
Hopefully, G Corp will come back and get Wesker out that volcano too.
Like I was well, nah, that dude is really dead.
know. They wanted him gone. He got shot with
They
like
double rocket heat
Yep.
move. Great him.
Yeah, that was a heat action.
Yeah. Yeah.
That shit said great after it exploded. Wesker turned into coins. Sheva and Chris leveled up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still,
Everything short of Sheva and Chris taking their shirt off to reveal their back tattoos first.
yeah, right. We was talking about how every Metal Gear game boils down to the same thing. Dickhead holds the world for nuclear hostage. Dickhead sets cock all to that plan, and it boils down to a fist fight in a high place.
Yep.
Well, yes. I've been telling y'all for years that Hideo Kojima made the same game 6 times.
Nah. The
basically.
Phantom Pain is utter crap. I'm sorry. I don't care what reviewers say. I don't care what nobody say. The Phantom Pain is trash.
Like, the reviewers...
I like the prologue in the first chapter. Like that
the prologue and the first chapter are okay, but when the game starts trying to have a storyline...
No, the prologue and the first chapter were freaking incredible, bro.
All the high budget reviewers got shoved into that friggin' that Konami camp to like play it for like 3 days and just rush through the game without doing any of the side crap, and they were like, well, okay, now let's just drop our thing and just blow this game.
That game was dick.
Yeah.
Dick on a cracker.
And everyone else is coming around to that same conclusion.
Like,
has already come to
one.
come
It
around
was
to that.
super lazy because the whole second chapter being just filler. Play the first chapter again on a harder difficulty with wacky conditions. I didn't dig that.
Wait, what was the... No, the second chapter is going to get the guy out of that...
Well, then it's the third chapter then that you just repeat all the ones from the first.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a filler chapter.
And get the true ending if you want.
Fucking filler chapter.
If you want to get the true ending, you gotta get all the cassette logs.
Yeah, I stopped playing it when I couldn't deal with that filler chapter. I was just like, you're making me pay full price for a game, and you're like making me like play levels over again. Like, come on, bro. It was low.
A lot of games did that though, bro.
I'm talking about like throwing some repainted enemies, something like there was nothing. It was just literally, oh god, we need to add artificial length to this game. Make a filler chapter.
And it didn't even have the cool wacky side missions from freaking the
You're a
PSP
cool
one.
wacky side mission.
I just feel like the
might
third
be.
chapter
I might
didn't
be.
need to exist.
Like
It could have just not existed.
What was the PSP one that this is
Peace
basically
Walker?
a sequel of? Yeah, Peace Walker.
Yeah.
It didn't have like the cool like wacky dumb side missions. Like
There weren't any dumb side missions, but there were plenty of side missions.
But it didn't have the wacky cool ones that were in like Peace Walker. It's like, oh, let's go to this abandoned island. Oh crap, gotta fight a goddamn Monster Hunter monster.
Yeah. I didn't like the
And they
storyline.
They created a new one that was basically a biological Metal Gear Rex.
Gear Rex. Yeah,
Metal Gear.
with his bio railgun.
Yeah, and his bio laser.
Yep. But freaking, I didn't like the storyline. I didn't like his whole bullshit father-son relationship with Liquid. Freaking, incidentally, that led me to an article I had read where they were talking about why are all the lead male characters in video games turning into the dad bod all of a sudden? It's like we go from Metal Gear, traditionally you playing as Snake, a barely house trained, like badly socialized mercenary, to like the full bearded fatherly leadership of Big Boss, and his like army of sycophant followers.
Well, I mean, that's because Big Boss is a different character, though. You gotta give it that much slack.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I just wasn't
Big Boss.
buying
That was Big
Boss.
Boss's character, though.
I don't know. I didn't buy it. Like, he didn't feel. I don't know.
He was
like-
always that guy. Even when he was the bad guy, he was always that guy.
I guess. I mean, and I didn't have as much of a problem with the voice as I thought I would. Kiefer Sutherland kind of grew on me.
Hey, considering he said like fuck all in half, like
Yeah, he said like 15 things.
yeah.
It's like, I just need to attach a big name to this game.
Yeah, he didn't have much dialogue at all. I didn't like
Because we don't want to
Quiet.
bring David Hayter back, because we're assholes.
I didn't really like Quiet too much. That whole like thing was stupid. It was just felt totally forced. And the whole end thing with her, like you could choose to not talk to her or something.
Yo, let me tell you something, bro. You know what I noticed? My opinions of things are very different than most lay people. And I say that because I hang out with a bunch of like regular dudes at my job, and they're like, "Yo, these games are so great! Oh my god!" And I'm like, "Yo, that's the same game like 7 times, bro. Black Ops 3 they made like literally like 7 times.
Oh please, Call of Duty is terrible. Like I can't with that.
Yep.
Like, my nigga, like, it's the same game 7 times. Like, I was playing it before you even heard of video games.
Facts. Like, I put Call of Duty down and realized, like, after, like, the second one, I'm like, wow, this is the same one as the first. This blows.
I
And
told
then,
that
like,
to you the first time I played World at War at your place, bro.
no, World at War was the poppin' one. I would go back to that now. If any Call of Duty is playable and any Call of Duty that I would actually play, it would be World at War.
Was it Modern Warfare 2 I gave up? Or was it... I'm pretty sure it was 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I played it, beat it on its hardest difficulty. Yeah, I went through the whole training thing so I can unlock the hardest difficulty, and then just played it on that, beat it. And then I played it online. I was like, I'm not having very much fun. But what was the stone cap of me saying, nah, fuck this. I'm done. Was going to Morgan's house, seeing him stack up perk upon perk, and then hiding in a corner, unleashing all the perks at once, and just winning the game. And I was like, yeah, this is going back to GameStop.
I remember that day. The look on
He was
Leon's
like,
face was like
drone,
priceless.
helicopter. Yeah,
Because like, because like I was like stacking perks, but like I wasn't like doing exceptionally well. I would just get like 8 kills in a row, die so my perks could reset, and then do it again. And then when I got bored of that, I just hid in the corner. Just,
And then he became the evil villain with the computer.
And then he just won the match. I was like, yeah, nah, fuck this guy.
through no real skill or anything. He's like, I was like medium at best, and then just unleashed perks for the remainder. Like, and we're not even talking like a short period of time. Like, I spent the last like 3 minutes of the round just sitting, like Leon said, hiding behind a box, dropping missiles on people, drone, helicopter, drone. Like,
Yo, you know what's crazy? The older I get, the less franchised, the more disenfranchised I am with a lot of high graphic, high budget games.
definitely same here on now. Who is that?
Oh,
Is that Lee?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Lee. Haven't seen you in quite a while. Everything all grown up and shit. Good evening, Morgan.
What's up, Ty?
Lily. How you doing, Lily?
I'm okay.
Why don't y'all start a fire in the fire pit?
I thought about it.
And I gave up.
That thought didn't last very long.
I was gonna.
Yeah, but I've become really disenfranchised with those 3D games. Like, I think I really moved back, genuinely back to Hearthstone, and like actually enjoy the gameplay. And I'm like, wow, this
You
is
guys are recording?
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, did I just go out on
Huh?
And
was I just on the air?
Yes.
don't worry, you're gonna become famous.
Or not. Whatever.
Who's listening?
No one right now. We're recording it. It's not live.
Yeah.
Are you going to edit it?
Minimally.
Not really, is what he's gonna say. So that's why you're gonna become famous.
I'm gonna equalize it, and that's about it.
It's a vlog.
I'm gonna make sure it sounds decent, and then just put it back. Just put it up.
Alrighty then.
Mm-hmm.
Carry on, young man.
But yeah, I definitely feel you're disenfranchised with there because it's like, I don't know, it's just like the game developers now just get like the movie developers now, and it's just like they're like converging. I feel like in a little while everything's just gonna be a big dumb crappy multimedia experience.
Yeah, all the AAAs are boring, and all the indies are like popping.
Ah.
Not all the indies, but I'm talking about the ratio. There are more indies that are good than there are AAAs.
I don't know, man. We're talking about, absolute percentages here. There are more
Yeah.
indie games in general. Like,
Yeah.
every man Jack is just
And
making a game.
huge, and a huge, vast swath of them are the same shit, or just suck, and the
Like,
same
how
shit.
many of those indie games are
Could we
match
not?
threes?
Let's not talk about freaking
Whoa.
early access
Whoa.
Steam right now.
Whoa, hey!
whoa.
We're talking
early
about
access Steam is like that has some actual potential there. Like, I wish I could just throw money at some of these early access Steam people, because some of these ideas are really solid and like really, hey, this is fresh. This needs to be out there. It's just you can tell they lack the the drive, the initiative, and when they get a little bit of that early access money, they spend it all on hookers and blow.
Real talk, true story.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, they see a little bit, they're like, oh my God, they gave us money? Oh my God, shit. Lee, we're going to put it right back into the game, but hookers and blow. like, just look around like, wait, hookers and blow?
Oh, by the way, speaking of
Hookers
which,
and blow?
now don't get me wrong, I support indie developers all the time. Like I like
Just to finish my thought, what I meant to say was there were more, like, overall, there were more indie hits than there were AAA hits.
but like I said, it's a ratio. How many AAA titles come out a year?
Yeah,
Way less
especially
than
now.
indie
Like,
titles.
especially now,
Way
they're getting
less.
really slow now. Like, every AAA title is now just a biannual sequel fest.
Yeah.
So, really, you would talk AAA, we get maybe 6 a year on average. Because
Maybe.
we get slow years sometimes, and we get about 6. Some years we get like the
And
summer of
sometimes
heaters.
they drop a boring new IP, like Dick P in 1969.
What? What is that?
The werewolf game with all
Oh, the Order 1884.
Yeah.
I wish it was the Order 1969. I would have much rather hunted werewolves in racist New York. Oh, what, nigga? Steampunk 1969 London, hunting werewolves. That game had so much potential too. Like, and they just.
They
Yo,
were obviously
You wanna know how out of the loop I am? I didn't even know that game came out.
It did. It was terrible.
they were obviously way too up their own asses, and they wanted to make a movie other than a game.
Yeah, they clearly wanted to make a movie.
Yo, that's another thing, bro. Make games. If you want to make movies, make movies.
It's
Yeah.
like it
Like-
had the potential to be a good game
Like
if they
these
didn't.
ninjas is like, yo, I can't compete with Pixar, so I'll make this game instead. But it's really not a game at all. You just move the analog stick up the whole time.
It's
I
like,
feel like
they
it-
just they just
I-
make a little bit of gameplay to chain you through their elaborately created set pieces and FMVs.
I feel like that shit really, like, that shit started with freaking Astro's Wrath. It really started with Heavy Rain. Well, not Heavy Rain.
no, it really
No,
started.
Indigo
that's
Prophecy.
Not, hey,
But-
hey,
No,
hey,
it really
hey,
started with
hey,
Metal
hey,
Gear
hey.
Solid. To be
No,
completely
that's
thoroughly
yeah,
honest.
like it.
But
That's
at least
we're
Metal Gear
talking like
Solid
story.
had solid gameplay.
But Heavy Rain, that's
That's-
supposed to be
that is
like a
true.
movie.
Right.
That's supposed to be like a movie. I'm talking about now. I really think it started with these big budget shooters like Gears of War, Call of Duty.
No,
and
I
shit.
mean before that, like the game that really set up a production value thing as a major idea was Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid came out and changed everything, right? And
But I'm talking about the game that started we don't actually have to make a good game.
No, I'm talking about.
Oh.
We don't really want you to play this game so much as we want you to watch our movie, and we're gonna
Yeah.
hold your hand in between the scenes. I'm talking about these games that come out that again is just like, okay, a set piece, do exactly what we say as we say it. Ooh, this looks cool. Long ass FMV.
yeah, I mean, Fahrenheit was definitely one of the first ones for that, though.
Yep.
but that was supposed to be like that.
But that's the point, and it wasn't very good though.
It
It wasn't even very good. as a
Whoa, the
movie.
first half was great.
David Cage with his knock out of the park first half
Yeah.
gameplay.
And then
his knock out of the park
that
first half
second
story,
half-
and then the second half, oops, my dog ate it.
Like,
I gotta
sorry,
pull an
guys.
all-nighter.
Sorry,
No,
guys.
it doesn't.
but
It's
my
not. He
dog
pulls in all
kinda
that.
shit on the
No,
last
it's
40
he gets
pages of
in.
the
No,
script.
he gets in. The last 40 pages of the script are just gone. He swears he put them in the fucking suitcase. It was a knockout of the park hit. He swears up. They're just gone. Bear with me, guys. They're just not in the fucking bag. So he pulls it out of his suitcase. He reads through the first part. The next 40 pages are just gone, and he makes it up on the spot every time.
And now he has another game
He's
coming out.
sweating. He's fucking pissing his pants. He's pitching to investors, and they're just stone faced looking at him like, "Is he fucking serious?"
No, he already gave them the vertical slash, which was the first 40 pages. So he has the money.
yeah, they're
And
hooked.
in the middle of production, when he's making the game, he's like, "All right, now the coup de grace." Where's the 40? Where's the last bit? Guys, I put it in the bag. Where? All right. So
Let's brainstorm it, guys. Let's brainstorm it, guys.
so the old guy comes, right? And he has a matrix fight on the roof, and he throws bricks at him,
Then they go to Roswell.
and he dies, and then he has to fight the internet.
yeah, like,
Fucking masterpiece.
and everybody's like, "Oh my god, this is so great!" Because they're all like coked out. Because they spent the
Rooms
budget.
full
They
of
did it-
hookers and blood. Just
Because they did it
oh
all-
yeah,
Yeah, because
that's
they
a
did
fucking great idea,
they did
man.
an all-nighter to knock the rest of the game out.
No, because like the reason this even happened was because if they had the time and the money left, they would have just rewrote it. But they had already been like, yo, we're above budget. Let's just spend it all on.
The first half got them so much money. He wrote the second half, put it in the secret box, the coup de grace, the hiya that was gonna seal the deal. Why not spend the rest of the money on hookers and blow?
Took it, bro.
Why not spend the rest of the money on hookers and blow?
No, I think one of the hookers took the other half, bro.
Probably.
Or they took the final parts, rolled them into giant blunts, and smoked.
Passing around the Godfather all for the like last 6
Multiple
months.
Godfathers.
For the last 6 months.
Smoking down the tour de force that was his game.
Shit, my nigga? Like, yo, the last 40 pages of your script. Nah, nigga, fuck it. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking. Word.
And it happened 3 times.
And it's just like.
I feel like with Heavy Rain, he was always planning to do that dick shit at the end. It's just and because he's not really a good mystery writer, right? Which is the whole problem with all of this is that he's really not a good mystery writer. Well, what I'll do is I'll just mislead the reader because I don't really know how to make this work otherwise.
I'll mislead them crazy to the point where I lie straight to their face.
Making
and then
Shelby the
completely change
origami character was just like, that was just like kicking me straight in the nuts.
They just changed the character at the end. Like,
what was really crazy was like, we're gonna make sure we make him likable. So
we're gonna make him the most likable of all these people you have to play as.
Yep.
Yeah, and then we're gonna make you hate him.